besides being the ex-boyfriend and current partner of singer Rihanna. A$AP Rocky and Chris Brown are two rappers who have made huge fortunes during their careers. But have you ever wondered which of these singers leads the most luxurious life? In this video, you're going to see a fierce battle between A$AP Rocky and Chris Brown. So, let's fight! Luxury shopping. Both rappers have more than enough money to buy anything they want, but who spends the most money? Chris Brown, for example, is absurdly fond of buying sneakers. He has a huge closet surrounded by floor-to-ceiling shelves with countless pairs. If he wore a different model every day of the year, he would certainly have a few years without repeating his shoes. His closet must really be worth a fortune. Besides shoes, he also likes to wear designer clothes. In a photo he posted on Instagram, Brown is wearing a monogrammed jumpsuit and a canvas bomber jacket by Gucci for a total look worth $5,800. As for being able to carry his accessories in style, he has a Louis Vuitton airplane-shaped bag, an item that costs a whopping $39,000. When it comes to jewelry, the rapper is no exception either. He has several luxurious watches to compose his costume, such as a white ceramic Richard Mille with 100 limited units existing in the world. It is no wonder that it costs $150,000. Another watch he owns is an 18K white gold Richard Mille, which has only 20 units produced entirely by hand. And it is because of its rarity that the accessory is worth around $750,000. A$AP Rocky, for his part, has an impressive watch collection, which includes Capital Rain Smile $200, Jacob & Company 5-time Zone Supreme $20,000, Rolex Yachtmaster 2 Oyster Eve Rose Gold for $22,000, Rolex Day Date 40 Yellow Gold for $41,000, Rolex Skydweller Yellow Gold for $54,000, Jacob & Company JC 35 Time Zone for $56,000, and Rolex Rainbow Daytona Eve Rose Gold for $92,000. He also spares no expense when it comes to his outfits, with pieces such as Emporio Armani Tank Top $475, Celine Dress Shirt $770, Balenciaga Shoes for $950, Celine Shirt plus Artemis Quibble Belt for $1,565, Celine Pants for $2,250, Paco Rabanne Vest for $2,520, Suit Pants by Hermes for $3,700, and Bottega Veneta Leather Pants for $4,490. To give you an idea of how much A$AP Rocky's complete outfit costs, he was once clicked wearing a contemporary look in which the pieces were worth $16,500. Another item that the singer wears a lot to enhance his appearance is jewelry worth real fortunes, such as a 2-finger ring with a gold statue worth $50,000, a Cartier Edwardian Platinum and Diamond choker worth $75,000, a Verdura pearl necklace worth $93,500, and 2 Verdura cuffs for the cover of GQ magazine worth $128,500. One of the most expensive pieces of jewelry he owns is a diamond chain by Alex Moss and Leapy 1839, which has a pendant similar to a garnet, but is an artistic watch that costs around $149,000. And since they both spend a lot of money, let's call this round a draw. Points for both of them. Luxury transportation. Both singers love to get around in comfort, but who has the most luxurious transportation? Chris Brown, for example, some sources claim that he has his own private plane, while other sources say that the rapper charters flights. What is really known is that he uses the Gulfstream IV model airplane for his trips, an executive twin-engine plane for long-haul flights, and full of amenities for a smooth and comfortable trip. This aircraft is worth around $38 million, and if Chris Brown rents this aircraft, he pays around $110,000 per flight. Meanwhile, A$AP Rocky often charters private aircraft, such as a Dassault Falcon 7X that he used while leaving Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. Considered one of the most technological jets in the world, the aircraft can carry up to 16 passengers, and to charter this machine, you have to spend $11,400 an hour. When it comes to vacations, the singer doesn't shy away from enjoying himself aboard large vessels, such as the Lagoon 620, a catamaran he rented with Rihanna at the end of 2020 to travel around Barbados. Known as the Cat and the Fiddle, the sailing vessel is 62 feet long and travels at a maximum speed of 10 knots. Inside, the catamaran is full of luxury accommodation, with a formal dining area and 3 cabins for up to 6 passengers. Heading outside, there are great places to spend time, whether dining or enjoying the incredible views of the ocean. During the trip, Rihanna and Mayers seem to have had a great time aboard the catamaran with friends, and to enjoy this sailing boat, the couple may have shelled out up to $33,000 for a single week. Since we don't know if Chris Brown actually has an airplane, points for both of them. Cars. Both artists invest a lot of money in beautiful vehicles for their garages, but who has the most expensive cars? Chris Brown, for example, owns a Rizvani Tank, a military-style SUV built with safety in mind. A surprising feature of this car is its thermal night vision, and to acquire this robust automobile one must fork out around $155,000. Another car that belongs to Chris Brown is the Rizvani Beast, a vehicle that was born on the track and designed for the roads, which has 500 horsepower and is all coated in carbon fiber. And the base value of this machine is $160,000. He also has a Porsche 911 Turbo, a very coveted car that reaches a top speed of 198 miles per hour and accelerates from 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. And to own such a sports car, one has to invest about $230,000. Raising the bar even higher, the rapper has a Lamborghini Huracan that has been customized by the company RDB. The transformation was amazing, with the car being covered with a print of pyramids that reflect different colors depending on the position of the vehicle. It is impossible not to notice this emblematic sports car driving through the streets of Los Angeles. And not to mention the amount paid for the customization. To acquire such a machine you need to invest around $300,000. Another car owned by Chris Brown that has undergone new finishes from this same company is his Lamborghini Aventador Extra Large, a 750 horsepower vehicle. The colors chosen for this gradient were lilac and blue, giving a youthful look to the bodywork and wheels. And to buy this model of car, not counting the customization, it is necessary to pay something around $500,000. The singer has also been caught on the streets by paparazzi driving a Bugatti Veyron, one of the most expensive and desired supercars in the world. No wonder this treatment costs more than a whopping $1.5 million. A$AP Rocky, for his part, has been spotted with several cars, such as Plymouth Valiant of $19,500, Volkswagen Golf 1 Malawian Quattro GTI for $19,700, Mercedes-Benz W140 for $20,000, Toyota MR2 for $22,000, Audi 100 from $30,000, Mercedes-Benz CLA for $43,000, Chevrolet Corvette C3 from $50,000, BMW 5 Series for $59,000, BMW M3 E30 for $72,000, Lexus LS 500 for $80,000, Cadillac Escalade for $85,000, Jeep Grand Wagoneer for $91,000, Mercedes-Benz EQS for $125,000, Ferrari F430 for $142,000, Lamborghini Gallardo 2013 for $194,000, Lamborghini Urus from $221,000, Ferrari 488 GTB for $266,000, and even a customized Mercedes-Benz 190 Evo AMG for $297,000. Together with his girlfriend Rihanna, the rapper has already been photographed with some models of the Rolls-Royce Cullinan they have in their garage. This is a super luxurious SUV from the famous Rolls-Royce luxury car brand, whose interior is very sophisticated, offering plenty of space for the comfort of its passengers. And to enjoy all this luxury, it is estimated that a vehicle like this can cost an average of $330,000. Mayers has also been seen in a Rolls-Royce Ghost, a powerful vehicle with a unique design. In its latest models, this car comes with a 563 horsepower V12 engine and can reach 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds, and the price of this vehicle can cost more than $340,000. Several sources also suggest that the singer has a Lamborghini Aventador, a sports supercar capable of reaching impressive speeds and among the fastest cars in the world. The vehicle has a 770 horsepower engine that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an incredible 2.8 seconds, reaching a top speed of 220 miles per hour. And to give you an idea of the price, the rapper's super machine is speculated to be worth around $445,000. The most iconic car the singer has been photographed with in a campaign is the Mercedes-Benz F200, a concept vehicle from the 1990s, which has a futuristic design with unique attributes that draw a lot of attention, such as a joystick in place of the steering wheel. And although it wasn't produced, a prototype version of this car was sold in 2022 for an incredible $10 million. And even disregarding that single car, A$AP Rocky still has a more valuable garage, so points for him. Prime real estate. When it comes to buying good homes, the two singers don't skimp. But who owns the most impressive property? Myers' main residence, for example, is in the Beverly Grove area, near the city of West Hollywood in California. It's a modern-style house built in 2014, with more than 4,300 square feet of interior space. The property offers rooms with wide-open spaces for maximum comfort, featuring a living room with a fireplace and recessed ceiling lighting, which integrates a formal dining area for 6, next to large windows overlooking the garden. The Italian kitchen, on the other hand, is very charming. It has a chef's island, cabinets in soft, neutral colors, and top-quality appliances for preparing meals. The house also has an office and 6 complete bathrooms, distributed between the 2 levels of the property. There are also more private living spaces for casual gatherings on the 2nd floor, such as an open patio with a fireplace. As for the number of bedrooms, there are 5 with private balconies, including a master suite with elegant, minimalist decor and a beautiful walk-in closet. Moving outside, the residence is situated on a 6,500 square foot plot, where there is a 300-foot covered patio with a fireplace and seating area, as well as a leisure area with a zero-edge pool and integrated spa, ideal for when the rapper wants to have fun with his children. Although the place is charming, in 2017 A$AP Rocky faced problems when his house was robbed, with losses estimated at $1.5 million, so he reinforced the security of the property. Although it's not known whether A$AP Rocky has been spending time there with his children, Rihanna was spotted leaving the property in mid-2021. According to some sources, the rapper bought this property in 2015 for just over $3 million, but the place currently has an estimated value of $4 million. Chris Brown currently lives in Tarzana, a district of Los Angeles, California, USA. The property has more than 0.75 acres of land and 8,300 square feet of living space and consists of 6 bedrooms with floor-to-ceiling glass windows that make up great natural landscaping and an impressive 8 bathrooms, including the toilet. Everywhere you can enjoy a beautiful view of the city and the mountains. As could not be otherwise, Chris Brown has drawn graffiti on the external and internal walls of the residence, since he is passionate about this kind of art. The paintings reveal his feelings and personality, making him feel truly at home. To have fun on his days off, the singer has a game room with an arcade, as well as a home theater room with armchairs for 14 people. In the external area, there is also a basketball court that also serves as a backdrop for his clips and a space for parties to receive his friends. To enjoy the sunny days, Chris Brown can have fun in the saltwater pool with a spa tub. In this area, there are also 2 fireplaces to keep warm on colder days. Currently, some sources estimate that Chris Brown's house should be worth around $4.6 million. And for having the most valuable property, Chris Brown wins this round. Point for him. Business. As well as being 2 great singers, they also have other sources of income. But who stands out more in business? After signing his first record deal, for example, Myers founded his own record label, known as A$AP Worldwide, as well as a creative agency called AWGE. A$AP Rocky also invests heavily in the fashion industry, having already collaborated with brands such as Black Scale on a line of graphic t-shirts, sweaters, and sweatshirts, Stussy with the launch of a special edition of t-shirts, PacSun with a collection inspired by the 90s, J.W. Anderson in a menswear line called JWAAWGE, and various other collaborations with designers such as Jeremy Scott. In addition, the singer is also a great model, having appeared in campaigns for the fashion brand DKNY, Salvatore Ferragamo, Dior, Calvin Klein, among many others. More recently, A$AP Rocky decided to expand his sources of income by entering the spirits industry with the creation of a whiskey called Mercer Plus Prince, in partnership with global brand equities and E&J Gallo. Another sector in which the rapper has been involved over the years has been audio-visual, making appearances in films such as 2015's Dope and 2018's Monster, as well as working on the musical score for works such as Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse. A$AP Rocky also earns money from his social networks. On Instagram, for example, the singer has more than 18 million followers, where he partners with famous brands such as Bottega Veneta, Gucci, and Puma Sportswear, of which he is also the creative director. Meanwhile, Chris Brown has already told in interviews that he owns 14 units of the Burger King fast food franchise, which guarantees him a good financial return. Taking into consideration that the average annual profit of such a franchise in the United States is $175,000, the artist can receive an estimated $2.4 million per year from all his franchises. For someone as wealthy as Chris Brown, this income may be considered quite small, but it already guarantees him some extra money. In addition, the artist launched his own branded clothing line called Black Pyramid in 2012, which is still producing and selling stylish and youthful looks today. Chris Brown has also partnered with retailer SoFlo Snacks, launching his own limited edition breakfast cereal called Breezy's Cosmic Crunch, which will be sold with award codes. A great way for the singer to promote his products and brands is on social media, such as Instagram, where he has over 138 million followers. And because it's difficult to determine the total turnover of their sources of income, points for both. Net worth. There's no doubt that both singers have made a lot of money over the course of their careers. But who has amassed the biggest net worth? A$AP Rocky, for example, has music as his main source of income. To give you an idea, after his first hit singles in 2011, he signed a major deal with Sony, RCA Records, and Polo Grounds Music, worth $3 million. And although it's not known how much he made, it certainly wasn't small money, given that his first two albums debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. A$AP Rocky also makes a lot of money from his concerts and tours, as well as from the airplay of his songs on online platforms. On Spotify, for example, the rapper has more than 29 million monthly listeners, while on YouTube, he has more than 5 million subscribers, and adding up all his videos, the rapper has had more than 3.3 billion views on his channel, which probably generates great earnings for him. And if we also consider the singer's other sources of income, his fortune increases a lot. To give you an idea, it is speculated that he has already earned around $4 million from advertising deals alone. And although nobody knows exactly what A$AP Rocky's fortune is, some sources estimate that the rapper currently has a net worth of over $20 million. Christopher, on the other hand, has been making money from music since he was 16 years old, and his biggest source of income is from his concerts and tours that bring together real crowds. Some sources claim that he receives for each performance a fee ranging from $300,000 to $500,000, depending on the date, occasion, and the size of the audience. In addition to this, the star also gives performances commonly called residencies, which consist of several more intimate performances at a specific location, which in Chris Brown's case takes place at a nightclub in Las Vegas. Not to mention the money he rakes in from playing his music in music videos on the internet, such as on streaming platforms like Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, and Deezer, and on his YouTube channel, which has more than 24 million subscribers and almost 15 billion total views. And even though some sources point out that Chris Brown's net worth is $60 million, with the standard of living he leads and his varied sources of income, his fortune is probably higher. And because Chris Brown has a bigger fortune, he wins this last round. Point for him. At the end of this fight, we had 4 points for A$AP Rocky against 5 points for Chris Brown, making him the winner of this battle. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel. deals to satisfy your curiosity.